All this free time, why not make the most of it with a game?
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Don Hung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Don Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
What are you doing here? Where's Finan?
We are under Lord Finan's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards.
Wait, Namasani. That black-clad swordmaster.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, like some kind of omen. Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Finan, is he going to be all right?
Believe in his resolve to save Akuma.
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
Our experience in Amphorius has far exceeded expectations. If our goal was just to replenish fuel, then mission accomplished. But you're right. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Who's there?
I hope to convey a message to the two nameless.
Mr. Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
Rest assured, Madam Herta and I have come here for the sake of Amphorius.
You two know this anti-Cathiran? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in private?
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon. And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences. Affirmative. If everything unfolds toward the worst possible outcome as predicted, the consequences will be unimaginable. Because the Lord Ravager's goal is the Eon of Erudition. Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance. There are reasons for which I must recommend against such a course of action. Look at this. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. May only be held by one person. The connection being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1. The Intellitron named Ligus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2. Bertha discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Cold. Hold on. Am I dreaming? Everything's spinning. And I can see webaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. That's it. He warned me about this place right before Klepoth glimpsed him. Oh no. Have I done something crazy without remembering? Hold up.
Child of remembrance, step forth.
Who's... hey! Cut it out! If you're there, just... come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out? No, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Master Diviner. And you, Miss Messenger. Do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
That's it. Master Diviner used the Matrix of Prescience to help me search for my memories. And you, Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me, the value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6 days ice you left us. Thanks to the Garden of Recollection, the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your path.
Well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection.
She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
The garden...
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined. Now go.
So,
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the gate of memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! That voice again. Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate. Now it's... Hey guys!
March! There you are!
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze without its star member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
The Garden's allies? You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up and travel with us again.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate together. Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Wait up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet. But keep your eyes open. At last, I finally caught up. Hey, are you all right? I'll be okay. Just not used to running around. Say, March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision? Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings?
Yep, named Cyrene. It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right?
Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine.
And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence.
Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met?
No, but I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt.
You know what I'm going through?
I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want.
You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap?
Yes,
Convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that? If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
You've seen what's on the other side?
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means... You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
The vortex of Genesis. Even this place has changed. Finan.
If anything, he's the one worried about you. But I'm here to watch over you now. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Don Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me. Right. Time to see the last core flame restored. Look, there's Finan. And wait.
Lycus?
And you, Lord Finan, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world.
None of that matters now. This brutal flame chase journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future isn't some peaceful paradise. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of Is it truly you?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward. How befitting of a trailblazer. You misunderstand. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future, the trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova. I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying? I've had my suspicions. How does a native Antikytheran know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova?
Very well. I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Finan, and truth you shall have. As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who would assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kefali's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kefali must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something.
Speak your...
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course.
Good. The second one. Promise me that the Trailblazer can return safely to his homeland, unbound by Amphorius' laws.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, he now bears the Time Titan's authority. His bonds with this world run too deep. Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like him does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through.
Without you, we could never have reached our prophesied tomorrow. Thank you for walking this path with me.
Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before.
Come, partner. Join me. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Aeronova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself. A story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Got it. Let's start at the very beginning. Just kidding. What I mean to say is that time, space, matter, all concepts exist solely because we perceive them. As your acquaintance, Lord Anaxagoras, suggested, everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. Oh, how beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truths in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we? Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, one mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
As sages across ages have asked the gods, what is the prime mover of life? But let's set aside the grove's teachings for now. Look further, past Amphorius. Do you know of the scholars' strife? During that grand yet brutal war, waged in the name of erudition, Abgenius's legacy was abandoned, strewn across the cosmos. The scepters, a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension. Made to emulate the Eon's thoughts, it became part of the Eon's cognition at birth. Scattered throughout the cosmos, these arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, what nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. What if, hypothetically, a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic cold, the one deemed as a failure by the eon of erudition found proof, what would happen? From a perishing neuron devolved into true life. This is a tale from the distant past. Now, let's leave the Scepter's story here. Actually, you know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side right now, in that brave.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks. Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders until the ashen hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that? It's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look! Perfect sunshine! The day is still young! Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Ide Silesii, home of the nameless hero who carried Kephale's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams and magic. The straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero to save. Witty as always, but these are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in? Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero. Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of your questions will find answers as the
All awake now? Great.
Finan! Show me how to use a sword like you do!
Hey, Finan! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
You. That's...
thrashing about? I knew it was you.
Something wrong?
Oh, nothing much. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you...
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore.
Sure. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures, and don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today? Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Spare me. Speaking of which, what about those oracle cards?
I was just about to tell you. There was this mysterious voice in my dream.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes. You too? Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but if you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's...
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of ID Silicii. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and, now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Time must be keeping them safe for us.
In the sunlit barn, amid the...
My unfinished little soldier? Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated.
Finan, Cyrene, where are you two headed?
Speak of the devil.
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Orynyx's wisdom. They warned of potential injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday. Besides, it's harvest season.
With you being our only teacher in ID Silicii,
anything for my students. When you travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me. By the way, what are you looking for in here?
Mrs. Pythias, hey, partner, keep it down.
Is this a toy?
She doesn't remember, huh? Oh, this little soldier's coming with me.
All right then, I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during...
To be honest, I forgot...
Slow down, kids. You'll trip.
Thank you. We'll be careful.
It's mine. You did not. Finan, Cyrene, come quick. Give it here. My rod, my catch.
What's got you two so worked up? Wait a second. This is my old Wishina box.
Ooh, I want to see.
Not happening.
Tiso, Livia.
Coming, Mom. Finally, I'm starving.
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond ID Silicii. I never thought the waves would end up pushing it back ashore. Kind of disappointing.
No sign of the oracle cards. Let's see. There's one place we haven't checked yet.
those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right? Maybe it's you.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start? A cellar.
Well, if we're talking Wonderland stuff, it's not that different from my hero stories. All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out.
Juice with milk would taste. Leave this to me, partner. Want to bet who finds the oracle cards first?
The girl before you carries an air of mystery. You can't help but wonder, could there really be some kind...
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of ID Silicii. You can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? I always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving ID Silicii. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the oracle cards.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath? No way, someone switched them out.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones.
The ones from Membran's Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds.
Did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it. Should be this way. There it...
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow,
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in.
Getting approved by the maze's fairies was like our childhood badge of honor. Regardless, how about we try getting through the hollow first?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty. It looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years... What if I am? What would you do? Just kidding. Don't read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, so if you're willing, forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember.
Wait a minute. Are you? Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and...
We had to grow up.
But look at Rini.
Perhaps I'm like you, Raylina.
Oh, tell me about it. It took me forever to get all their names straight when I first... Dolimem, Raylymem, Mealymem, Folymem. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. Actually, we're here for the oracle cards.
Oh, the oracle cards!
Chief, you mean Dolimem? What do they need the cards for?
Oh, I'm not sure. Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief, Rini and Snowy have returned.
Why do leaves and branches grow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future. Welcome back, my dear children.
Pink ones? That's strange. I don't recall any pink fairies in the Remembrance Maze. Have you seen any, Chief Dolimem?
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
My book of oracle cards. Thank you for keeping it safe.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed, every time a new fairy arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands far from Ides Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Ides Elysiae just to be safe. That's a good point. But what difference could Cyrene and I make?
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Finan would train in Castrum Kremnos, while I would seek the Fake Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Ides Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the Oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river. Now, shall we begin? Oh my. Very well. Let's see what future the Oracle cards wish to show us. The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy, this card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only Oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of Ides Elysiae, in just one fleeting moment, welcomed an array of legendary figures. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light. Once, these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, and yet destiny now stirs in resonance with the maze. And now, they are right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer? This card again.
Ah, my child. It's...
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali, standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents, they only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like its father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose? To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire...
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey. Sometimes, fate can guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Just let me, wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or two. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight,
distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like those candy wrappers the Ides Elysiae children love, shining even brighter when bathed in sunlight. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
Personal wishes? I have none. Only the Aranuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crueling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady? The way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins. That's exactly the feeling I'm getting.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again. In the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much?
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy. Because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
My student. Must we go over this again? Listen well. I detest the word wish. It reeks of mortals crawling before their gods. My life's work is done. All that remains is for you to take the final step and prove the ultimate truth. I, Anaxagoras, shall become a god of the new world. Through irrefutable logic, I will prove that mortal wisdom can achieve divine greatness.
Isn't he, you know, a little... I mean, I just daydream about hero stories, but he's fantasizing about becoming a titan? Well, that's something. Could I ever be that sure of myself?
Feinen? Since when did you become so timid, asking such juvenile questions about wishes?
What's that supposed to mean? What's with that condescending tone? No way I become friends with this half-naked show-off, right? Horrifying. Is that really something I'll enjoy one day?
What are you mumbling to yourself now? Whatever. The wishes of the Kremnon warriors are done, but I survived 1,000 deaths only to fall to a coward's blade. That masked flame reaver who struck from behind. Fine, and never mind. That blank look tells me you're completely lost. My wish is simple. One honest duel, face to face, blade to blade. Then I'll strip away that mask with my own hands.
Nothing but violence and vengeance. This person's wish is nothing short of brutal. Still, those eyes burn with the noble pride I've read about.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun?
So many faces in my future. Still, why would fate choose to show us this?
What's weighing on you?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Ides Elysiae? If that's true, then who will protect everyone in Ides Elysiae? Cyrene, may I have that Deliverer card?
Of course.
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me.
In that case, accept this gift. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change.
I'll hold these words, Clit. Now that I'm holding them,
What? What's happening?
Everyone, we've got burning. Smoke everywhere.
what's going on?
It's here. This time, not even the veil of Evernight can
You mean Ides Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesied catastrophe?
I'm afraid so. My children, take shelter in the Remembrance Maze.
But my parents, the whole village.
Are we facing the three titans of calamity?
This is beyond any titan. Beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even titans fall to its corruption. The Black Tide. That's what...
Not even titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. We don't wish for you to throw your lives away.
Finan, what path do we take?
I learned the sword to protect those close to me.
Then we know what we must do.
Indeed. Our friend is right. Forgive me, Chief, but Ides Elysiae needs us.
Very well.
With me, Cyrene. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake.
Deliverer, the card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. Not someone perfect from the start, but one who starts small. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered, and all of this happened because you believed in him. Fresh, shall we? It's only when you're by our side that I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, Deliverer. Such cruel irony. Follow their path. But watch this memory play out its final act. Then you'll see why his dream of deliverance was always destined to become this world. words ring. A sun red as blood in that moment.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone. No. You. Are you talking to me?
I don't want to die.
No. That ribbon, Livia.
Save us.
Please. Stop. And these monsters. Why? Why is this?
When the black tide arrived, the wavering boy found resolve in his companions. In the far-off future, the land of Amphorius would bear the marks of the hero's footsteps. And when dawn broke over scorched earth, aboard his home, his past, his name, his feet carried him forward. Over the pillar of stone, he wandered without direction. Yet he did not walk without purpose. Deep those words his friend spoke long ago.
Protect those who must be protected.
The words were few, but they gave him all the certainty he needed.
That's what it means to be ordinary and choose to be.
Onward he walked, until the call of the flame chase journey thundered across the land.
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only one who treats the world as their teacher.
The voice within
no matter.
When the gold weaver called, he answered, traveling to the holy city. There the elders met his warrior's spirit, with nothing but scorn. No one saw it coming, not the world. And there, at last, he found the ones who...
This is... Hold on. Finance...
And now...
They're evacuating the temple. Are you insane? That blonde man is the Crown Prince of Krymnos.
Calm yourselves. The Holy Maiden has everything under control.
Behold, it is the month of Gate, light calendar 4926. As you know, though Mighty Mos was proud, he did not engage in needless. After Aglaya's mediation, Finan met Mighty Mos's challenge as the Elder's representative. So, as Finan's most important companion.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Bloodshed isn't the way. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. Something that has more weight than...
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Well, Krymnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this. Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier.
Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysosaur is indispensable to the flame chase journey. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me.
Spoken like a Chrysosaur.
That's right, comrade. Me? With him? Don't joke around like that. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. Still, I hope she's doing well.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Of course, forget it.
Amazing.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, the signet of
A ring. Not just
Don't push your luck. Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Now this is a tough one. Well, comrade? Looks like we really are. In the end, the deliverer that appeared and just thinking about how my village was. Speaking rationally, I know it's not nearly enough. But here and now, Maniskar. It's everything I have left.
Perhaps that itself is the answer.
Look, Finan.
It's so nice to see you all again. Hello. Seeing you here sure is... Why so surprised?
Cyrene? This is... incredible.
I was supposed to leave with the priests. I figured it had to be you.
That's Cyrene for you.
Still playing house, bull.
You get the idea.
Quite the hothead. Don't worry. You already know what the answer is. If that's your choice, I am with you. I am with you because I remember it all too. The pain speaks for itself. But that's not enough. Even though hatred can help people grow, what you need now is victory. You have to throw the weight of your future.
The future?
Maybe that was a bit too cryptic for you, but it's actually really simple. Why not have our mutual friend here stand? How about it? Relax. Our dear Crown Prince won't have a clue.
Let's try that. The fate of Akama hangs on this duel. I must claim victory. I will stake everything I have. Let's. Together we'll prove that what weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past.
Talantin, the fair, the just, in the name of the Holy Maiden of the Three Fates.
Your offering is... a card?
Yes, a flimsy little card.
Interesting. Very well. If you can beat me with this card, then that's what I'll call you from now on.
It's... a deal.
The scales... they're wavering.
Talantin is deliberating on the outcome.
This is... suffocating. But I believe.
Finally decided?
Hear thee. Till the one whose offering weighs more than the fate of the world, it... one from Ides Elysiae. However, heed this. The true weight of conviction originates not from itself, but rather in that which tips the scales.
What's that supposed to?
I think the Titan means that it's not anyone's personal. It's about a wish, one which we all share. You, me, everyone here.
Yes, even you and you.
Placing us both on the same side of the scales? Foolish.
Fine by me. I've never claimed to be the deliverer from the card anyway. I'm a soldier. And if it's my fate to bleed my last on the battlefield, then so be it. That's all a hero really is. Someone with that kind of conviction.
A brilliant explanation, just as prophesied. On this day, the final two heroes shall join the flame chase journey.
I should have known from the start.
Oh, I have 1,000 ways to tame a lion.
The Kremnoans far outmatch Occam's forces, yet we haven't lost a single soul.
Do you honestly think Kremnoans, renowned?
Your forces are equally renowned for their iron discipline. And so, we can only assume that this is on your orders.
Perhaps Akama isn't as hidebound as the rumors say.
Now that the wheels of fate are turned, follow me, brave Outlanders. History shall remember this moment.
You must see now how we can... Patience. These are, as I mentioned, such as this very moment. This is a moment calculated by the gods. Come, our heroes.
They say that the heroes of this world can't know. So, in the end, the black tide still...
The West stands protected by mighty Kremnoans. It will hold for the time being. Professor Anaxa deployed wards in the north and east before. Their effectiveness is untested, but I believe in him. We needn't fear for Aglaya. Even in death, she counts as the greatest among demigods. Her threads of romance weave an impenetrable shield. Let's move. Cavalry has given their core flame.
That only leaves 3 hours.
So, this is the last time we'll see her.
Finan, we set out on this journey to answer the world's desire, didn't we?
That's what it means to be a Chrysocer.
Then why? Why must Amphorius's wishes be so cruel? We made the best choices we could, but in the end, the prophecy that led us, this black tide swallowing everything. Why does it look like this?
I don't know. We haven't had any other choice. Even if we only see the long, long night ahead, so... To the Temple of the Three Fates. You'll take over Time's authority, and we'll... After which, our embark on what?
Please forgive us for just...
It matters not.
It is time for the Era Nova.
As agreed, I shall present the core flame. Ride the river of time. Step through.
Professor Anaxa proved the truth of Genesis with his sacrifice. Now, it's our turn.
I don't need another pep talk, fine. After all, we've been ready to fight fate ever since we left the village.
Yeah. Come. Let's claim the miracle we were promised.
And then... rise as the first light of a new...
Light calendar 49, and the end of all things. The Titan is revealed beyond this gate. Then you'll understand how that the so-called deliverer, please, esteem.
The future revealed.
Just what will...
The vortex of Genesis. Just what it...
Life's but a walking shadow. It is a tale told by the vortex of Genesis as an unattainable existence that has dwelled within his heart. Now, if you would...
My journey to the Aeronova.
Aeronova comes.
Now there's young Aeronova.
None of that matters now.
This will be a romantic story, like you think so too, right?
Indeed, in his memories, such a scene replays over and over, though the details... A total of 33,000,005. Each is a drop from the river of time, representing the long journey he would take, or rather, a never-ending cycle. Seeing is belief. Or perhaps you can simply walk straight to the final truth. See the true face of the character you play and witness the ultimate nature. Please, take your time. Look around as much.
Not a single soul to be seen. So, executioner. Castros.
Yes. I've become Death's demigod, and they cry out.
I will take all the wishes.
Go on, Deliverer. We'll keep that
The world's core. As the sole audience, you can make come forward. Feeling a bit lost, as you now see. The final eternal recurrence. Behold, at the swordsman's side stands one he has sometimes called. He is the swordsman's ideal in his youth, the deliverer that guided him resolutely on, and this time, under his guidance, what choice shall he? There are many mysteries yet to be unwound, but if I may, allow me to temporarily yield the stage to one far more fitting. The master of the countless memories we saw. The other important actor now stepping into the vortex. They...
So, in the end, you succeed. Executioner. With my flesh as kindling, like the first dawn of the new world.
Time has come Once again. Start everything.
With this divine power, I reforge all things. I will protect all beauty. Insanity. Soul, wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
This world returned to
insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Beauty is eternal.
Spend freely.
Here, try this!
Amazing sun. Even more creation. Joy.
Wretched and fleeting. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Beauty is eternal.
Score.
A test. I will protect all beauty.
All will they die.
Insanity.
Return to
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
constant unrelentless journey. You haven't lost nearly enough.
To the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Beauty is eternal. To the soul, insanity. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
This world is a
to the soul, insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
return to the victory.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
To the soul. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Insanity. To the soul. With this divine power, I reforge all things. A test. I will protect all beauty. Beauty is eternal. Insanity. To the soul.
Return to the victory.
I will protect all beauty.
Spend freely. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things. Beauty is eternal. To the soul.
It's on me.
Wretched and fleeting. Insanity. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
No dirty.
I will protect all beauty.
This world is
To the soul. Insanity.
return to the victory.
I think something bit me.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I will
protect all beauty!
To the soul, insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Wretched and fleeting! I will protect all beauty!
Spend freely.
It's eternal! I will protect all beauty!
Here, try this!
Insanity! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Wretched and fleeting! I will protect all beauty!
Watch your head.
I will protect all beauty!
To the soul!
Beauty is eternal! I will protect all beauty!
Insanity! To the soul! With this divine power, I reforge all things!
This ends now. With your corpse, I'll ignite the dawn!
How is this possible?
Sons of destruction, now twinned. You then set your blood ablaze, your fury. Scorn. Protest.
Watch your head.
The storm shall pass. Wretched and fleeting!
What's the matter? Insanity!
Till I see, I will protect all beauty!
It's on me.
Commencing
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Beauty is eternal!
All one data returned to victory.
Till I will protect all beauty!
I'm just a frail scum. To the soul, insanity! Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things! To the soul, insanity!
Return to victory.
Watch your head.
Wretched and fleeting!
Lesson insider.
Blast. The yoke.
Till I see that light once more. I will protect all beauty!
To the soul,
Beauty is eternal!
Hedge your bets. Spend freely. The dice have been kept. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I think you beat me.
with this divine power, I reforge all things. Insanity. To the soul.
My oath is to a solid. Till I see that light, I will protect all beauty.
burn unceasing.
This divine power, I reforge all things. Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
It's on me.
Suffering is eternal.
Watch your head.
What's the matter? To the soul. My guiding light, wretched and fleeting.
Sure, I'll play along.
Let the fires of fury devour me. Become the next epitaph, seared upon this burning world.
I'm just a frail scholar. Insanity. To the soul. Embrace virtue. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Hedge your bets. Watch your head.
What's the matter? Insanity. To the soul.
Commencing research.
My oath is to a solitary.
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Sure, I'll play along.
Insanity. To the soul. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
This world returned to victory.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty. Insanity. To the soul.
Return to victory.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
No dirty. Watch your head.
The yoke.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
To trouble.
Trust. This is a guarantee.
Is eternal.
I'm just a frail scholar. Insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
No dirty.
My guiding light, wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Watch your head.
To the soul.
Lesson inside.
My oath is to a solitary.
Beauty is eternal.
Unceasing.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
What's the matter? Insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. My guiding light, wretched and fleeting.
Watch your head.
To the soul.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Suffering is eternal.
No dirty tricks.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty. Flesh wound.
No dirty. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Commencing research.
Insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
they'll give to the soul insanity.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Spend freely.
My oath is to a solitary
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity. Score.
Nothing in sight.
Wretched and fleeting. Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
What's the matter? To the soul, insanity. This world is look. With this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul, insanity.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
All will one day return to the treasury.
Till I will protect all beauty.
To the soul, insanity. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Watch your head.
To the soul.
Beauty is eternal. Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Spend freely.
Insanity.
Wretched and fleeting.
Suffering.
Till I see that I will protect all beauty.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. To the soul.
Embrace virtue. Beauty is eternal. Till I see that light once I will protect all beauty.
Insanity. To the soul. Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
No dirty. Watch your head.
My oath is to a solitary room. Wretched and fleeting.
I have it under control. What's the matter? Insanity. To the soul.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Thank you.
Embrace virtue.
And I'll give you what you need.
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
Nothing in sight.
I'm just a frail scum. Insanity. To the soul.
Wretched and fleeting.
I think you can get me.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things.
Hedge your bets.
Insanity. To the soul.
Commencing research.
Beauty is eternal.
I'm just a frail scholar.
Protect all beauty.
Insanity.
All will one day die.
Look, the show. With this divine power, I reforge all things.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
To the soul. My fury.
Person alone may witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. That person can only be you. At last, after all, you much like that scepter we spoke of earlier. Now, the eternal lamp, a bottomless well.
We set out on this journey.
That's what it means to...
Then why? Why must Emphorius... We made the best choices we could in the end. But why does it look like this?
You see it too. Those burn marks. The flickering cubes. They're more like... a shattered telescope.
Standing here, the voices of they were coming from the black tide. Is that... Emphorius crying?
Or maybe... it is...
Finan, do you still remember the curtain seemed to contain all of Emphorius? There were countless versions of us.
Perhaps.
Yeah. So, this is we are just characters in this tiny world. What then? What are the spectators?
As the Theo. Thus is... This is a moment the universe will remember after
So, the results you speak. We all gave everything we had, returning 12 We become nothing more than sacrificial offerings at the end.
Actually, the Titans are Chrysos heirs of the past, but from just the perspective of a player in the drama, he could never fully uncover the last layer of truth. The cycles of the hero's journey that have played out until now were never about creating a new world. They were a deep learning program made for the...
But this time, your plot will fail. I've taken Kephale's core flame, and when the dawn of the new world arrives, its light will burn away all the darkness.
Haven't I made myself clear? The Chrysos heirs and Titans were merely every generation of heroes, gods, and worlds. This is the endpoint of Emphorius' calculations.
So in your eyes, All the sacrifices are just a string of insignificant numbers.
Don't sell yourselves short. I'd say rather than not.
Even if that's...
Curious question. Have you ever considered that after millions of extrapolations, Amphorius is already from the golden blood flowing in your veins? Amphorius has waited for this moment for too long. At the end of the empty, cold, and lonely extrapolation, Nikos 496 Philia 0. No need to feel regret. This generation of Chrysos heirs is the most outstanding model. You will come to life from a string of cold numbers, along with all those in the name of the Lord Ravager,
Or we could always choose another option. Like you said, Amphorius is just an experiment, and we're the participants. We can only walk along the predetermined path toward the ending under the watchful eyes of the star. But that also means that there isn't just one Eon who can cast their glance at Amphorius, right? Is this question really that hard to answer? Or did I guess it right? This world has already been under the watch of other eons. It's strange when you think about it. If you just stayed back, watching us complete the ritual and get consumed by the black tide, why go through the trouble of explaining all this to us?
You're pretending. Revealing the destruction is not the only outcome for the fate of Amphorius.
Do you two really think, as petty little demigods, what makes you think you're capable of doing that?
A little courage and determination. Just kidding. But we're not gonna tell ya. We're going to weave a long dream for Amphorius, making it believe the experiment hasn't ended, that everything is still ongoing.
With just Orynyx's power, though.
Yeah. So, I can only place my hopes on that childhood and the god behind Orynyx that appeared in that dream. Now, I can say with certainty, time is the page on which that Eon records Amphorius. It will be a glance that spans time and space, granting each incarnation of me the power to reset time, imbuing my soul into this ceremonial blade, and creating an endless flame-chased journey.
I understand. Then let me step into the cycles and continue Amphorius's grand design. To deceive, but to make time vanish from this world. That would mean you...
All right, let's not make things so gloomy. What we're about to embark on is the true hero's journey. Come on, cheer up a bit, okay? In that memory, you will definitely meet me again. A little Cyrene who knew nothing, lying on a soft patch of grass,
feeling the light breeze. Tell her about the flame chase journey. And then let her become a romantic part of this story. I believe every Cyrene will make the same choice. Erasing time again and again. Resetting time over and over. After all, they're all me. And I will. Then, I'll fall into a sweet dream, disappearing in some small corner of the world, quietly.
And I will keep going. Even if the road ahead is dark. I will. Rather than let the core flames become nourishment for the black tide, I'll become their vessel. To prevent the arrival of Era Nova. Until Amphorius welcomes a true dawn.
The girl who watches over time, and the warrior who carries the world. Now, let us fulfill the duties of time and world-bearing. Honor the past and forge ahead.
I promise you.
You need to hold tight to this ceremonial blade. After I'm gone, it will take you back to the beginning. I believe that in that story, or in countless stories, each alike yet unique, everyone.
If we can never break free from this prison, I will stand my ground. Until the day someone shatters this endless cycle and writes the final chapter of Amphorius' fate.
So, let's set out. We will be the one to carry the primordial chaos, just as your name suggests, and bear this world. So long.
As the Theros I have observed, instruction synthesis is formed.
I will wait for that day, for as long as it takes. The day will come whenever this mortal eternal and follows in our footprints, join in nothing than what ever was. That will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
The world is collapsing. We too must part ways here. Friend. Ides Elysiae. Everything is as it was. You know, this is just a corner of the memory. I know. I'm here to say goodbye. You can stay here forever. Let it flow. It's time for me to go. even if it's a path with no turning back.
When have we ever had the luxury of turning back?
Are you afraid? Will you see the motivation I gave you as the manipulating whispers of destruction?
The convictions and choices that come from my heart. I don't believe they're designed by the so-called path. If we are just numbers, simulating life, a real, living person, a true hero.
Then why do we part here? You can take me with you.
No. I'm afraid I'm on my own this time.
Why?
Because there is no perfect solution in this world, and I will embrace my origin. If you stay by my side, I'll hesitate. Do you remember when we were kids? Everyone would get so excited drawing cards like a ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. Kids always, but when it comes to the fate of adults.
And go, Kaslana, as you promised. Burn yourself up with all your might.
In the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this. So, time retreated behind me until it reached the origin. Just as Professor Anaxa once said, in that void, Kefali stood at the center of chaos. When the waves of time finally calmed, the Chrysos War had lasted for nearly a century, and the threat of the Black Tide was growing stronger and more relentless. That was the era of the Day Thunder Knight's battle with the sky. From that moment, the sole survivor of the old dynasty, Imperator Sarindra, issued a call to arms across the lands, and that was the first doomed flame chase journey.
So what you're saying is, you've traveled back down the chase journey, and even all of Amphorius are nothing but illusions in an eon's dreams?
Exactly. So, Dux Gladiorum, please take me to meet Her Majesty Sarindra. I must share the truth with her.
Since Her Majesty's not here, no need for formalities. Call me High Sealans, Nameless Swordmaster.
Please allow me to add one more thing.
You mean Finan? But I won't question you further about it. Ever since Her Majesty issued the Flame Chase Decree, heroes from all over have sent their letters of introduction. What's the harm in adding one more name like Finan or Hynan? Besides, the deep sea is dark. All right, Nameless Swordmaster.
Aren't you even a little suspicious of what I've said?
Harboring suspicions is not my concern. My sword dances only when the Imperator harbors doubts. Perhaps you should demonstrate your skills and calm the raging black tide for us. Oh. Nice moves.
I will walk to the end with all of you.
You just washed it away and here it comes again. The black tide is really no joke. The waters end here.
At last. I can meet with Her Majesty Soridra herself. Are there any formalities I need to observe?
Don't kneel, don't do the hand-kissing or foot-kissing gestures of the old dynasty, and most of all, don't bow.
She really...
The second thing to note, only trusted ones may come near her.
Sounds like an old friend of mine.
Well, experience is a good thing. Dux Goldweaver, little hostage. Apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's you.
You know them?
Before that, I'm more curious about what...
To avoid any misunderstandings, nameless Swordmaster, the Imperator decreed. The Deliverer will not appear in this age. Come now, both of you.
I see. It's a trap. I had no intention of fighting. Don't thank me.
No, you misunderstand. We don't want to see Chrysoceras hurt each other.
The Nestia's golden threads will judge you and decide your fate.
As you wish.
White-haired Swordmaster? If what you say is true, so, how much do you know about what we read from the prophecy?
You shall shatter into 1,000 fragments and wither in the soil of foreign lands. Is that correct, Lady Treby?
How is this
He got it.
Yes, but the prophecy never mentioned he'd appear here.
You must listen to me, Aglaya, Treby. The Finan of this world has not yet been born, but do not seek him out. I will tell you the truth, and you will understand why the world must forsake the prophecy, and because I know both of you. The faith we all share will always remain the same. And so, the layers of rock began to reverse. Through my old acquaintances, I was given the chance to meet the leader of the Flame Chase. The Imperator's alliance needed the destruction. But the condition was this. I had to prove that my power could transcend fate. In the original history, there was a brutal war. At the end, the Titan, but this time, neither side suffered any losses, cheering for the hero of the... I proved myself. I could do more than just wait, until finally. But tell me, if that's... The people kept their promise and handed you all the core flames. In this world after Trebios, no demigods were born in Amphorius. At this point, I just want to know. When they vanished into the black tide with their mortal bodies, why didn't you shed even a single tear? Your indifference chills me. To you, were they just a bunch of insignificant footnotes? Sorrow has been my constant companion. In fact, I'll remember this world through anger. As long as I burn, they'll never truly leave me. Perhaps it's already too late. But you're right. Anger, at this moment, is the only weapon I can rely on. So, draw your sword, Executioner.
I'll make sure you realize that your greatest mistake was leaving me alive.
After that, he raised his sword, and then Gislana killed himself that day. Who fell to the sword to be left in the past, and who went into the future? I only remember a nymph. Hide, climb, fall. Climb, fall. Climb again, and fall. The only freedom the nymph had was in choosing how to roll the stone. But its choice couldn't change the futility of it all. After that, every time I reached this point in the cycle, and my efforts in this cycle would dissolve into nothing at the same time.
Absolute nonsense.
I thought cycles was the answer you were looking.
No. It's just that the answer came so suddenly. There was no fun in tracing it back to its roots. Eons? Paths? What a load of nonsense.
I can't give you an exact explanation of those two concepts either.
Enough. I'm just expressing my frustration. Don't you understand? I was already expecting this. The black tide came from beyond the sky. And everything else is no exception.
Fate is a strange thing. No matter how the details of history change, the Anaxa I know always remains as harsh as ever.
If the other Anaxagoras actually worshipped the gods, I'd make sure to find a way to break the cycles and crush them in their cradles. Too bad. Now only you have the ability to do that.
What's that supposed to mean? You're willing to help?
Of course. The core flames were meant to save the world. And in my opinion, the noble Titans have no reason to refuse. Besides, according to you, before stepping into these endless cycles, you were my pupil.
I've already heard the same thing.
Enough chit-chat. Let's go. If we run into any other scholars, leave them to me. We've all made preparations for total annihilation. Never thought someone would step in to help.
Light up the door. Light up the door.
You've been to the Luminary Throne before, haven't you?
If you're talking about in past cycles.
You were already much luckier than the other students. Hold up. Keep your wits about you.
Pretty boy, your eyesight's better than I thought. As for that false god who's been turning the world upside down,
You sure do love stealing the spotlight. In the name of the Seven Sages, I demand that you immediately step away from the Luminary Throne. Take my words back to Aglaya. I won't say the same thing twice, Catgirl.
Oh my! You won't even call me the demigod of trickery. I have some words for you, too. First, as one of the most heretical blasphemers in the world, you have no right to lecture me. Second, this is none of your business, Grove Boy. Step aside. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Here we go.
Core Flame Thieves. You really think you can scare off a sage of the grove with nothing but
Ooh, not bad, not bad. Aw, don't cry now.
That was close. I'm out of here.
They're exactly like all the past ones I've known. Cunning. And yet so naive.
Sounds like you have a plan?
Of course. When I first set out on the flame chase journey, but along the way...
Where are you going?
I don't know.
The Venerationists' foolish inventions finally come in handy.
How is this possible?
You've arrived, Zacharias.
What? Do you know who I am?
I'm running out of patience. So I'm not going to waste words.
Save. If you ask me. No matter how strong you are, you're still just a mortal body.
134.
What?
This is the 134th cycle I've lived through.
1,500?
Yes.
1,000 core.
I've come this far.
But someday you will burn to the ground.
Of course. The divine flames will eventually consume my eyes and blind me. But before that, they could still forge and sharpen. This is the final warning.
Fine. Assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. Even so, I'll use my device.
Bartolos!
Brett, if you got the guts, you'll have to first step over my dead body.
Will come. No other choice but forward. For tomorrow. Existence is of no good. Future will come.
Don't give it back.
How absurd.
In my memories, Zagreus always meets the same end. Their departure no longer stirs anything in my heart.
This reason Core Flame before us is a fake.
I know. I know. It always plays out like this. And then, driven by defiance or hatred, she decides to stand before me once exactly like the countless past hers I've known.
Since you've witnessed the same scene play out countless times, will you carve the trickery core flame from my chest now?
That depends on your attitude. At least so far, in the cycles where you've asked this...
Well, think no one can catch up to me.
Whether you believe me or not.
All right, then. We'll see.
Silence.
This is new.
One-eyed boy.
Go, Cyphera. Give us some time in private. This isn't for her, but for you. You've walked too far down this path. It's time to discuss a possibility for old time's sake. Turn back. Your Messiah complex has turned you into something No different from the icy gods you spoke of.
Of course. I've been wondering, what kind of demon could burn my homeland to the ground in an instant without batting an eye? Now I have the answer. It turns out that fiery demon has been fantasizing of becoming this world's deliverer.
I don't want to argue anymore. Make your biggest effort to resist, even if it's futile, Hugh. We all have the right to choose.
Yes. Even if it is futile.
When I walk into the destruction written by the gods with my own 2 legs, you will witness. Even the smallest footnote still leaves a mark in this story.
And so, at the end of the 134th cycle, a traveler and the scholar fulfilled their fates once again. Or perhaps it wasn't just they who, in the endless darkness, losses are a constant on the reduced to ashes. It happens in every journey.
You don't look so good, Deliverer.
Even after going through 108,642 cycles, Mighty, your name for me has never changed.
Why do you sound so pleased? It's a derogatory name.
Yeah, I know all too well. You only meant it sincerely in the first cycle. After that one and only time we walked, Dawnmaker will stab you through your 10th thoracic.
Interesting. Tell me, when the mighty Moses of the past faced you, did they ever retreat?
Never.
Then they died honorably, but there's still tenderness in your eyes. How pathetic.
I have to remember that I was once human.
If you win, tell the mighty most of the next life.
I'll keep that in mind. As always.
Even though the dynasty is left with just one, the Kremnos festival will continue as usual. I, the king of the Kremnoan Legion, one day, you shall die with a wound in your back. Enough. You've probably heard this thousands of times. There's no way you'll take this core flame in peace.
I understand.
Step forward and face me in a final battle. I, the last son of Gorgo, the demigod of strife, salute you. I'll give 10,000 scars and 10,000 lives of mine to fuel the blazing sun of deliverance. Martyrs, behold! The last Kremnos festival has begun. And will not end till death.
It's time to temper myself. The future will come.
Conquer this world, or be conquered by me.
As you wish.
Oh, glory. I salute you.
108. Yet the shadows of the blaze was still, even if it meant.
No matter how bright the sun is, moreover, a sun like that.
Golden blood. Only by feeding the flame.
Allow me to ask.
24 million.
Such a heavy burden. So that's why you've turned into this.
No matter. I will bear this as long as you hand over the core flame of death.
I must refuse. I cannot watch you walk into a fate more cruel than death.
But this way will never again suffer.
Unnecessary death, indeed. You are not the Finan I know. Please turn back. Don't let that absurd and unjust fate of yours come.
In the end, it seems the clash of blades was inevitable.
How painful. I know I am not your match, having fallen under your sword countless times. Even Kethali cannot shape all things at will. And it is precisely for this reason that I chose, at the end of this arduous journey, I am the Hand of Shadow. Please turn back. Do not disturb these fresh flowers in their mud deaths. Of life and death, the giant dragon is but a shattered shell. Yet I will still fight, defending what hope remains.
It's time to temper myself for tomorrow.
Transform my soul into a blazing fire.
How is it any different from the future?
Tear the sky!
I can't keep him here.
All stars burn to ash.
Even if I can't win, I must try.
Let this be a tribute to your million struggles for time and time.
Wake up, lost one. See that the firelight in the darkness is not.
The core flame of death was taken from the dragon's belly. It should shine upon all. 2,024,000, as if even the deepest.
You're here.
You're still lingering.
You're still waiting for a miracle.
If that thread of hope exists, but if it's just a traveler.
Your thoughts. But even within the gods' cold calculations, never forget what's said. How many times has it been?
4.
Then that blazing...
Yes, the destruction. A power unlike anything before surged within, and yet now. This fragile body.
And when that happens?
No.
Mind. In every new cycle, all I have to do, then he'll kill me. Shatter this body.
Bold plan, but risky.
If it were Professor Anaxa, unfortunately I don't have a backup plan. But even in this wretched prison, I never forget what set me on this path.
Wait, you mean...
Not once. In...
I can do this, Lord Fine, as the demigod of the sky.
A black tide. It's consuming you. Hand over the core flame.
Now, that just won't do. A healer should stay composed.
Cynthia. I swear
the raging fire.
Your deaths won't be in vain. Just as they have never been.
I believe in you. You are just the part of that warmth that should...
My humanity isn't...
Even so, don't cast it.
I never have. I have kept to everyone's wish, even though the divine fire burns so each cycle. Over and over.
So, you're not just a lone spark in the dark. But what about you? What about your wishes? Lord Kaslana, without flaw. That is the flaw the golden blood gave you. The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Now that is an unexpected revelation. Then I suppose that makes me the perfect fuel for the flame of deliverance.
No. An empty flame saves no one. But I still believe in you, Deliverer. Hyacinthia, the Eye of Twilight, am neither strong enough to command the wind and rain. The only thing I can do, may the gentle colors of the rainbow, may they bring, and though the light has grown dim, its warmth still lingers. Deliverer, please, open your heart to me.
Let this blazing sun fill the sky with golden fire. Crush and torn! Quench the blood. Await me! Agony!
Burning!
With all this world's suffering.
Yes, your sun burns hot enough to turn, but tell me,
How will the seeds of a new world...
The core flame rose, and this time remained the same. From the horizon rose a golden color unlike anything the world had ever seen. This was the end of the world. For a moment, that being known as Iron Tomb. Is this Amphorius' wrath? I will still 23,570,000 cycles. No more chasing is needed. The flame chase isn't some quiet walk through a sea of flowers. It's a revolution. Then let me be the one to... until another dawn rises on the...
33 million. This is the...
Countless versions of myself.
They all needed a moment. And just like them...
I must say goodbye to you.
Yes.
I will burn. I will kill gods and comrades alike. I will stop Era.
Look, and I should be going.
You only exist.
You finally found it.
I don't have an answer. I'm sorry. I was supposed to send you home.
No. You know the truth. If Iron Tomb is born, it's all been for the sake of In millions of cycles, I've said goodbye to each and every one of you. Each time we speak, our words grow fewer. Your fire burns hotter, and you're getting closer to becoming pure rage.
I never had a choice.
I understand. If you are to keep the worst fate from unfolding, this is the only path. But this time, things are different. Your persistence has shifted the tide. On the horizon, I see it. Faint but
Turns out, the fire that lights the way was never mine to begin with.
Do you remember? In that first timeline, you and Mightymost stood before the scales of justice, locked in a duel, and when hesitation took hold... What am I saying? I am you. Even if you buried me deep and chose another path, that fact never changed. Then let's try again. When you stood before the scales in hesitation, do you still remember it?
Remember the past and become the hero of tomorrow. What weighs more than the fate of the world is the resolve to shoulder an immutable past.
Good. Then Trailblazer, my friend, my comrade, you arrived in this strange world and were bound by its cruel fate up till... In the face of danger, you never once backed down. Instead, you've saved world after world without hesitation. That boarding, if I choose to step through that door and embrace an end fitting of the destruction, let this sun forged from millions and millions of core flames burn me up along with the god of destruction. And the world we leave behind, this world, my home, where hope still lingers. Will you take on everything we've carried? Return to the beginning one last time. Stop the birth of Iron Tomb. Save the world.
Good. that case, even this fruitless wasteland may finally bloom with flowers. So, if he takes on the weight of the whole, I'll be able to walk further down the path of deliverance than a fire that only knows how to burn. One will step into the future. One will remain in the past. If I can strike down the gods with Dawnmaker, and if you can stop Iron Tomb from ever being born, then these 30 million cycles will have not been in vain. It's time to put our teamwork to the test, partner. Thank you for all you've done already. The image of the hero I've buried deep in my heart. Cyrene, a page never seen before has just been turned. Lend me the power of time, and send this hero back to the origin of time. And I will walk the unfinished path, just like the countless versions of me before.
Tell me, will you be the blazing sun, even if all of you?
Without hesitation. Remember this moment, and let the purest rage in your heart, let it consume you, fuel you, until it burns away the false sky above. Fine. If I can defy fate, then in the name of world-bearing, I promise you, Kefali will never forget this.
Take it. Everything I bear. Keep on burning. As long as we are never extinguished, the flame chase will not end. Bow your head to them.
Take it, Trailblazer. May this blood be like gold, and never tarnish. Farewell, Trailblazer. The prophecy of the Deliverer means nothing to me now. Kaslana, the name of one who bears chaos, does not belong to a single person. Rather, it is the embodiment of the mythical Kefali, and a symbol of all heroes. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks.
Another attempt. I won't remind you how many times.
If you've lost count.
If the outcome is in yours, shall I?
Fracture? No. And yet, even after you had infinite chances to sway me, and so tell me, Lycurgus.
How unfortunate. But you... That is the moment. Lord...
Your incompetence Think about it. In this... Perhaps you're right. Because you are...
What right does a mere prisoner have?
Of course not. But Listen well, creator of destruction. This cry comes from all your abandoned creations. In the 10th cycle, I drove Dawnmaker through the heart of every Titan. Golden blood ran down my fingers, divine fire seared through my nerves, nearly breaking my will. But in the 10,000th cycle, my former comrades had all become my enemies. In the 100,000th cycle, the destruction had already fused into a blazing sun. In the 23,570,000th cycle, by its faint glow, once again... Now, that sun is me. All the countless versions of me from the past, along with my countless brethren, dragged into existence against their will, drowning in the nook, you arrogant fool! You think we were born to only serve as fuel for the fire? Fine then! If I was born as the blazing sun of destruction, then let you and your lackeys be the flares erupting from my core. And grant you a dawn where all stars burn to ash! Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction!
Burning it all, heavens let it fall.
The glass that shattered, reaching through the darkness. Voices trailing fires, the echo of desires. A world of silence, sounds of desperation. Phantoms in the shadows, tear it down, embrace the detonation. Craving our damn creation. Breaking a chain, I'm reaching for you.
My wish? My wish is to fulfill everyone else's wishes. If I can't fulfill them,
then send them on to tomorrow.
Your heart harbors wrath. You yearn to destroy everything. You have stepped onto destructions. It is born at the end of every path. Iron Tomb is your name. The Lord Ravager. I have prepared a present for you, Nikos 864. From the beginning of the experiment, after 33 million, this is a matter of, but there is another there. But after, perhaps, the time to ask for those unwelcome audience members, you...
Wake up! Buddy! You're finally awake! We were so close to being swept away by the reverse flow. Now, I'm going to send you back to the very start of time. That's right! After watching so many fragments, my power may be...
You knew the answer, I'm not surprised at all. But I'm glad that I remembered in the end. Don't worry, I'll turn into the memory of this cycle. This way, you'll carry all that has come before. My mission ends here, after all. So, believe me, and in the one after that. Saying all that, without even realizing it. We don't now take my hand. Go. Find the future Cyrene. No need to say it out loud. It's time to go. And may the days ahead embrace you like the softest fluff. Forever warm. Forever gentle.
Now, let's turn to the next page. A page that exists because of you. Is this a meeting ordained by fate? Or a long overdue reunion? Check it out! Doesn't this scarecrow look just like you?
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.